Picture this, my friends, you're sitting at your kitchen table, the sun just peeking through the curtains, and you're slicing into a juicy grapefruit. Or maybe spooning some yogurt topped with vibrant berries. Feeling good about starting your day the healthy way. I'm speaking to you as a U.S. physician with 50 years of experience. A writer who loves weaving tales of health, and a geriatric nutrition researcher who's spent decades digging into how food shapes our lives as we age. What if I told you that some of those fruits you've trusted for years once we've all been told are nature's finest might be quietly sapping the strength from your legs? Yes, those legs that carry you upstairs, through your garden, or on a joyful walk with your grandkids could be feeling the strain. And the culprit might be hiding in your breakfast bowl. Let me take you on a journey. One that's changed how I see nutrition after half a century of caring for patients. And one that could transform how you care for yourself. Imagine Margaret, a spry 68-year-old who walked into my clinic years ago. Her eyes bright but her step heavy. She'd always eaten her fruits 5 a day, just like the experts said, walked daily, and took her meds faithfully. Yet, climbing her porch steps felt like tackling a mountain. We tested, we talked, and we pored over her diet. To her surprise, and mine early in my career, we found that some fruits she loved since childhood were turning against her aging body. That moment lit a fire in me, driving 50 years of research into how our needs shift past 60. When you were 40, a banana or grapefruit juice fueled your day, no problem. But now, at 70, your metabolism slows, turning some of that fruit sugar into inflammation instead of energy. If you're on meds for blood pressure, cholesterol, or diabetes common for so many of us, certain fruits can meddle, sparking muscle weakness. And your gut? It's not the eager sponge it once was. Struggling to grab calcium, vitamin D, and protein, the building blocks of strong legs. Have you ever paused mid-stare, legs feeling like lead, or felt a weary ache after a short walk? I've seen it in hundreds of patients. And the answer might lie in that healthy fruit salad. Over my decades, I've uncovered 3 key culprits. First, your metabolism changes after 50. Sugars that once powered you now linger, stirring up inflammation that wears down muscle. Second, medications clash. Statins for cholesterol or pills for hypertension can interact with fruits, amplifying side effects that leave your legs shaky. Third, nutrient absorption fades, your intestines falter at pulling in essentials for muscle health. One fruit we'll explore even cuts calcium uptake by 30%. I'm here to reveal 7 fruits that might be weakening your legs without you knowing: grapefruit, bananas, and more. I'll share the science, stories from my practice, and safe ways to enjoy food without risking your mobility. Your legs are your foundation, dancing at a wedding, tending roses, standing tall. Let's dive in and see what's really on your plate. Now, let's step into the heart of this mystery and meet these 7 fruits up close. Each with a hidden side that surprised even me after 50 years of doctoring, writing, and researching geriatric nutrition. Picture John, a 72-year-old retired carpenter, a man with a zest for life, squeezing fresh grapefruit juice every morning, proud of his healthy habit. He took his statin for cholesterol like clockwork. But his thighs started aching, his walks around the park growing sluggish. Grapefruit holds furanocoumarins, sneaky compounds that block enzyme cytochrome P450. To be exact, in your gut and liver. The ones that clear drugs like statins or blood pressure meds. When these linger, levels can spike, sometimes 200% higher. As the Journal of Clinical Pharmacology found, raising risks of myopathy, a muscle-weakening foe. That effect can hang around 72 hours. For John, we didn't toss the grapefruit. We trimmed it to half a fruit, twice a week, sipped hours apart from his meds. A chat with his doctor confirmed it was safe, and his stride lightened up within weeks. Then there's the banana, a potassium champ we've all grabbed to dodge cramps. Maria, a 68-year-old grandmother, swore by 2 a day. But her legs grew weak, tingled with fatigue. Aging kidneys, common past 65, struggle to flush. Potassium 487 milligrams in a large banana. Too much builds up, a condition called hyperkalemia, sapping muscle strength, sparking tiredness. Research I've studied mirrors Maria's case. Excess potassium taxes declining kidneys. We cut back to half a banana, 2 or 3 times a week. Paired it with Greek yogurt to slow sugar, and picked less ripe ones, lower in sugar. Her strength returned, no more tingling. Prunes tripped up Clara, a 70-year-old patient, who loved a handful for constipation. Their sorbitol, a laxative sugar alcohol, led to diarrhea, dehydration, and lost electrolytes sodium, magnesium plus lower calcium, per the Journal of Nutrition in Gerontology and Geriatrics. Her legs cramped, weakened. We eased to 2 or 3 prunes daily. Soaked them overnight to tame sorbitol, and kept water flowing. Her legs firmed up fast. Mango, that tropical gem, challenged Carlos, a 72-year-old retiree. He savored a whole one nightly, but stairs became a slog, his legs tiring quick. With 46 grams of sugar, it spiked. Then crashed his blood glucose, tough on his type 2 diabetes. Inflammation from high sugar cut muscle protein synthesis by 25%. A University of Florida study showed. And fructose taxed his aging gut, draining muscle energy. We sliced it to a quarter, mixed in nuts or avocado for balance. Chose less ripe ones. Carlos climbed stairs easier. Pineapple caught Ellen, 67, who ate it thrice weekly with her warfarin. Its bromelain, an anti-inflammatory enzyme, acts like a mild blood thinner. Risking tiny bleeds with meds, per the Institute of Geriatric Nutrition. Cutting oxygen to leg muscles. It can boost blood pressure pills too, over relaxing muscles. A small slice, once or twice a week. Not on an empty stomach, and a doctor's check helped Ellen feel steadier. Grapes surprised Elena, 65, munching a cluster each afternoon. A cup's 288 milligrams of potassium and 23 grams of sugar. Strained kidneys and blood sugar. While salicylates, aspirin-like, tweaked circulation with her anti-inflammatories. Hyperkalemia and inflammation hit her legs. We cut to 10 or 12 green grapes, 3 times weekly, added walnuts for balance. Her walks strengthened in weeks. Watermelon, a summer love, tripped Sam, a 71-year-old golfer. Its 92% water and citrulline, an amino acid, boost nitric oxide. A diuretic effect flushing electrolytes, worse with his blood pressure pills. A glycemic index of 72 swung blood sugar and nighttime bites. Cut sleep, muscle repair. A small cup, not late or post-golf, revived his morning strength. You've met these fruits, seen their sneaky sides. Through my patients' lives and my research. I've learned in 50 years no food's the villainets about how we dance with it. Your legs, your mobility, they're worth protecting. Let's move forward and figure out how to keep these in your life, done right. Here we are, friends, shifting gears to turn knowledge into action. I'm your Guida U.S. physician with 50 years of experience, a writer crafting health stories. A geriatric nutrition researcher passionate about your strength past 60. You might be eyeing that grapefruit on your counter or the bananas in your bowl. Wondering if they're friends or foes. I've seen it in my practice. John, Maria, Clara, and others reclaimed their leg strength with tweaks, not overhauls. My mission is to arm you with practical ways to enjoy these 7 fruits: grapefruit, bananas, prunes, mango, pineapple, grapes. Watermelon without risking the muscles that carry you through life. We're talking moderation, timing, and balance, all rooted in science. And my decades of patient care. Let's walk through this together. Keeping your legs ready for the next adventure. Grapefruit starts us off, that zesty morning boost. John, my 72-year-old carpenter, loved his juice. But with his statin, it weakened his thighs. Those furanocoumarins block drug-clearing enzymes. Lingering 72 hours, boosting muscle weakening risks. Try half a grapefruit, twice a week. 4 hours from meds. Breakfast juice might shift to afternoon. Check with your doctor if statins or blood pressure pills are in play. John's legs lightened up fast. Bananas, potassium-rich, helped Maria fight cramps. But 2 daily taxed her kidneys. Aging slows potassium. Clearance 487 milligrams per banana can trigger hyperkalemia, tiring legs. Half a banana, 2 or 3 times weekly. With yogurt to steady sugar, and less ripe ones worked for her. She felt stronger, steadier. Prunes kept Clara moving, but a handful dehydrated her, sapping. Electrolytes and calcium, weakening legs. 2 or 3 daily, soaked overnight to soften sorbitol's laxative kick, plus plenty of water, turned it around. Mango's sweetness lured Carlos, 72, nightly, but 46 grams of sugar crashed his blood glucose. Tough on his diabetes, inflaming and weakening muscles. A quarter of a mango, paired with protein or healthy fats nuts. Avocado balanced it, and less ripe ones cut sugar. Stairs got easier. Pineapple, with bromelain, tempted Ellen, 67, but with warfarin, it risked tiny bleeds. Cutting leg muscle oxygen. A small slice, once or twice weekly. Not on an empty stomach to avoid irritation, and a doctor's nod helped. Her heaviness lifted. Grapes, a handy snack, hit Elena, 65, with 288 milligrams of potassium and 23 grams of sugar per cup. Plus salicylates clashing with her meds. 10 or 12 green grapes, 3 times a week, with walnuts to tame. Sugar boosted her walks. Watermelon refreshed Sam, my 71-year-old golfer, but its citrulline and diuretic effect. Plus a glycemic index of 72. Flushed electrolytes and swung blood sugar, worse with his pills. A small cup, not at night or post-golf, revived his strength. My 50 years tell me moderation's your ally. Small portions, smart timing away from meds and pairings like protein or nuts. Keep these fruits safe. Your body's unique kidney function, blood sugar, meds vary. A doctor's advice seals the deal if you're on statins, thinners, or diuretics. I've watched patients transform, legs powering up with these tweaks. Your mobility's precious dancing, gardening, standing tall. Let's tie this into a plan to lift your legs higher. We've walked a fascinating path, and now it's time to bring it home. I'm here as your 50-year veteran U.S. physician, a writer weaving health into stories, and a geriatric nutrition researcher dedicated to your strength past 60. You've met grapefruit, bananas, prunes, mango, pineapple, grapes, and watermelon fruits that can quietly challenge your legs if unchecked. Through patients like John, Maria, and Sam, we've seen how moderation and timing turn risks into rewards. But strong legs aren't just about dodging pitfalls. They're built with the right fuel, movement, and care. Let's craft a plan to keep your legs sturdy, your mobility alive, and your plate delicious. Drawing on my decades of experience to lift you up. Protein's your muscle's cornerstone. Greek yogurt, eggs, salmon pack 20 to 30 grams per meal. Fighting sarcopenia, that age-related muscle loss. Per the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Ruth, 69, swapped nightly mango for blueberries and a boiled egg. Her chair stand strength grew in months. Pair protein with low sugar, antioxidant-rich. Fruits: strawberries, blueberries, cutting inflammation, boosting vitamin C for tissue health. Exercise seals it, no gym needed. Try leg lifts it in a chair, lift one leg straight, hold 5 seconds, lower. Repeat 10 times per leg, 3 times weekly. Walking 15 minutes daily builds endurance. Sam, my golfer, added chair squat stand, sit slowly, 10 times a day, and his 18 holes got easier. Hydration's key: dehydration from prunes or watermelon weakens muscles. Sip 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, more if active. Nuts or cheese with fruit balance. Electrolytes: sodium, potassium, magnesium for muscle function. Sleep fuels repair late night watermelon trips, cut rest, so aim for 7 to 8 hours. Keeping evening fruits light: a few strawberries. Your day might start with Greek yogurt, blueberries, and an egg. Protein and antioxidants for legs. Mid-morning, half a banana or 10 grapes with walnuts. Lunch: salmon, steamed veggies, a quarter mango, spaced from meds. Take that walk, do leg lifts, sip water. Dinner: chicken, broccoli, a few strawberries. A small watermelon cup midday, not late, fits if you crave it. Check with your doctor: meds, kidneys, blood sugar. Tailor this. Ruth's porch steps, Sam's golf game. Patients I've seen thrive. Your legs carry your stories, your dances, your independence. It's never too late, friends. Your next step can be stronger, surer. I'd love to hear from you. What fruit's on your mind? How will you fuel your legs tomorrow? Drop a comment, share this with a friend or family member over 60. And subscribe for more tips to keep you moving. Your journey to stronger legs starts now. Let's take it together.